Bitch, this is a Benjamin Danklin beat.
One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind. One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind. Never knew your face, your stories whispered in the dark. The bridge between us, you were eager to tear it apart. Cast me aside from your family tree, hidden away. Left me a heart hollow, cold and afraid to this day. Left this be a message to your crew, straight and true. James and Wesley, this ain't your only two. I'm putting this out cause I was left to stew. How you tore me down while I was still knowing nothing about you. Not a call, not a letter, not a single damn try. Gave you chances to father, watched them all pass by. Left me defending the world so cruel and cold. Thank God for my mother, the only hand I could hold. You call yourself a man, but real men don't hide. This ain't the picture perfect life that you try to provide. Welcome to Aftermath, the place where I reside. Nothing but burnt memories and broken promises resigned. 3 other kids, you said, what do you want me to do? I wanted a father, I have one, it wasn't you.
Goodbye. Bitch, this is a Benjamin Danklin beat.
One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind. One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind. Back again, welcome to reality show. Without your shadow, I still managed to grow. You treated me like a ghost, like I could never exist, but toe to toe will stand my spirit untwisted. Your shadow I refuse to follow, I'm a man on my own. The memories of Reaper have come back to roam. Not sane from the pain, you never checked if I'm okay, should be ashamed. My child, my wife, you never met to this day. You lied through your teeth and led your family the wrong way. Leave you speechless, but you had shit to say. So lead me astray, you better pray that on your deathbed I don't stay the same. But then again, you didn't change, so I'll still go on my own way. On the grave it will read, here lies James, sperm donor to Reaper who couldn't be bothered to be a man. So at the sand I drew a line, and like the war with ISIS, I'll leave you hanging by a strand of rope with scissors in my hand. You'll never understand what it meant to take a stand, just a Debbie who threw cash down to avoid reprimand. At 18 I finally saw your face, just seeking conversation. You rolled up tense and shaking, like I'd seen compensation. What do you want from me, you asked? I said nothing, that's in the past. But when I reached to mend those bonds, you kept me with no time fast. In the past, you'll stay entombed forever, fiend in memory. My son won't know your name, your worth is a query. If asked about his roots, I'll say those pages have been lost. Your contribution was just a cash, aware that seed that never blossomed. Should you dare to come around and my words run dry? You shut me down twice already, third time's not a charm but a goodbye. Final rejection will end with a talk or a walk, just memories of who you were in an outline dry and chalk. One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind. One-way ticket purchased, you vanished from sight. Our story cut short before the ink dried. Never once acknowledged me as your flesh and blood. Then you built a new family and left me behind.
Bitch, this is a Benjamin Danklin beat.